Hi, my name is Sabrina. So I'll be talking about the economics of Kedayan, the Kedayan ethnic. So the Kedayan ethnics are good for being industrious paddy growers. While in Miri town, they were attracted to this trade by the prospect of opening paddy buyer land. The field boundaries and residential holdings are ordinarily planted with the orchard trees, and before planting or harvesting the rice, the area of the paddy field must be prayed first by reciting Quran around the four corners of the rice paddy field. Meanwhile, for harvesting, or also known as Singatam, begins in March or early April, and the harvest rice panicles are usually stored in small silted paddy barns, or also known as dome, close to the family house. After the harvest season, each family would join an annual feast, or also known as makan tahun. Moreover, unrelated neighbors or person related only by marriage may also join the makan tahun event.
Hello guys, I'm Getisha. We speak on the Kedayan economic activities. For residents of Kedayan who live on the coast and on the banks of the river are more likely to fishermen activities. Similarly to fishermen from other tribes, the fishermen of Kedayan conduct fishing activity using rambat, that is nets, trawl, javelin and trap to catch fish. Gubang, that is the small boat, and ordinary boats are a popular type of water transport. Will also be used to catch fish. Gubang have also been a major transport vehicle in the past to transport crops and food crops such as paddy and rice. A small amount of inshore fishing is done near the coast at Kampung Luka and Bugai, and everywhere else rice farming is the economic mainstay, both in terms of food production as a source of cash income through the scale of paddy surplus.
Hi guys, my name is Nadia and I will talk about the economic activity of Kedayan. So, geographical factor and local location of Kedayan community have led to the socio-economic activity of Kedayan people in agriculture, hunting and also fishing. Paddy cultivation is the main job of this community until today. Furthermore, Kedayan people also do an activity named Mondo Taipas, which is catching of a fan bird. This activity has been well known among Kedayan people. To catch the birds, they will use the net in the way of their tradition. In addition, hunting payau or deer is also a routine job in the harvest season. Besides good in hunting, they are expert in making tradition of medicines. They also have reputation for specializing in medical plants, in which they grow to treat a wide range of ailments to make tonics. The passed down medical value and spells to cure sickness are taught very well by Kedayans. There are questions asked to cure diarrhea or baga, or maybe how to close the wounds. People in the olden days will know the herbs used, guava leaves or daun biabas or tibaan shoots.
Hey guys, my name is Kayla and today I'm going to explain about Kedayan society. The Kedayans are generally divided by three groups, which is Kedayan Salar, Kedayan Tambing and Kedayan Melabang. Kedayan Salar is the native Kedayan tribe that is not affected by any mixed race marriage. Kedayan Tambing is the opposite, which is the mixed race Kedayan. The Kedayan Melabang are those who were the escapers of the Bruneian kingdom. They disguise themselves as the Kedayan tribe to avoid being attacked by the enemies. These people are usually called with Paduka in front of their actual name, which means Your Highness. The Kedayan were also called the Brunei nation from the left. The Orang Kaya title is the only single title accepted by the Kedayan. The title was given for someone that is considered a hero or someone that is loyal and patriotic. These are some of the examples. First one, Orang Kaya Harimau Padang Tari. He was once the leader of Kedayan nation. He helped Bendahara Sakam to drive away the Spanish. Second, Orang Kaya Kasim. He was actually a prince and was about to be given a Kshatriya title, but he refused the offer because he identifies himself as a Kedayan. Then he was given the title Orang Kaya. Third is Orang Kaya Besar Limas. He is the son of orang kaya Qasim. He was the mastermind of Sultan Muhyiddin of a Brunei civil war between Sultan Abdul Mubin and Sultan Muhyiddin. It leads to a victory from Sultan Muhyiddin's side.
Hello guys, my name is Elizabeth. Now I would like to talk about Kedayan organization structure. The organization structure of the Kedayan is monarchy. This is because Kedayan are mostly in Brunei and ruled by the Sultan of Brunei. Its organization structure is the same as the other Malaysia royal structure, since Brunei government is included into Malay Kingdom that exists beside Borneo. The structure of the Sultan was on top once followed by the chief and supported by the masses. Now, the Kedayan people who live in Sabah and Sarawak changed their organization structure to non-monarchy democracy. Next, I would like to talk about Kedayan society tradition. Its name Berlanggar Meja. For over 100 years, Kedayan community celebrating a social tradition named Berlanggar Meja in every Eid al-Fitr. This activity has been done to maintain the harmony between the Kedayan community. In general, the tradition involves the table that goes up to 1 kilometer before the meal, brought by the resident of each participating village and arranged before being enjoyed together. This tradition is only in Kedayan that located around Sarawak and always awaited towards al-Fitr. Each family will carry their own dishes, then arrange on a table that is prepared by each village. Sometimes animals are slaughtered to be used as dishes so they can enjoy together with the resident. Berlanggar Meja came from Brunei. Next, the Kedayan activity. The traditional life of Kedayan depends on traditional economic activity, such as working on something to fulfill their daily life needs. At this time, the activity of the Kedayan community has changed and become modern compared to the previous life. Kedayan is now more dependent on working with the government and also in the private sector. If any of Kedayan who are still work as farmers, it will only be part of elder people to only fill their free time and for their needs. The traditional lifestyle of Kedayan society is connected to agriculture. This agriculture activity has been major income for the life of the Kedayan Malay community at that time.
So hi guys, I will be explaining more about the Kedayan society structure. First of all, the dominant ethnic groups, the Barunai, is composed of 4 rank ascribed social classes: the nobles, the aristocrats, the ordinary people, and the slave. Although slavery is no longer practiced, because class membership is strictly genealogical, a person assumes the class membership of his or her father and cannot rise or fall into any class. There are no castes. The Kedayan have no social classes. They have a well-divided social hierarchy, unlike the Iban or Penang. Traditionally, the social order was topped by the Tuai Rumah, the chief of the longhouse, followed by a group of 3 or 4 lesser aristocrats. Obeying lay families and slaves, slavery no longer exists. Both groups take pride in their longhouses, which can be massive. The symbol of social stratification, the only outward signs of social stratification are the printing titles of respect used in addressing or referring to nobles.
Hello guys, my name is Rosa. I would like to explain about the Kedayan social tribe. The first one, I will talk about climbing trees. Climbing trees are often being performed by teenagers as a crucial skill to both girls and boys. Through this, there will be no one teaches them. Kedayan tribe often located near the rivers. First plants available to be collected from. Those tropical fruits such as rambutans, mangoes, coconuts, etc. are freshly picked for consuming. Kids will miss the joy and laughter of jumping to one tree to another. The second one is silat. It's one of the martial arts. The Kedayans learn in the age of 7 by the elderly as the basic self-defense. The main concern in the 40s or 50s will be to the headhunters, or in Malaysian term, it's pengay, from the British on the Bailey Bridge, Jembatan Basi. They also needs to bury those heads in both sides to prevent natural disasters, such as floods. Whenever these rumors spread, the younger generation must stay with the elders to protect their well-being